It's Friday, and you know what that means. Let's do a little bit of sewing chat. I'm Madi with Madi Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So today's another Friday Sews chat, which was originated by Jen over at Today in Jen's Sewing Room. So make sure that you check her out. Her link's in the description as always. And here I'd like to tell you all about some of the things I've been working on, what's been on my mind, and well, some of the things I have coming up. So I guess let's just jump right into it with what I've been working on this week. I did get my Taina jumpsuit done. This is a pattern by Taina Patterns. I had shown you all this fabric previously. I got it from Spandex World, and it's a nylon spandex. This came together so quickly, but what's interesting is that this pattern definitely calls for 50% stretch in it, which I was like, well, it's a harem jumpsuit. Why does it require all that stretch, right? Well, it turns out that in order to get into this thing, you have to get your hips in through this neckline. And well, if you're like me and you have some badonkadunk on you, then it's going to be a bit of a challenge if you don't have the required stretch. So I did take that in mind when I cut the fabric for my second Taina jumpsuit. And by the way, if you enjoy hanging with me, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell so that way you know the next time that there's a new video coming out. When you do engage with my videos, it does help push it out to other people so that way they can also see my content. So it really is a big help to me. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be using for the second one. It's a mesh, you can see, with this gold design. And this is definitely going to be worn out on the beach, at poolside. I just feel like I'm gonna feel so fabulous in this. So because this is a netting that doesn't really have much stretch, I had to really think about a different way to, well, get into this thing, right? So, and I'll go into this in more details on Sunday. However, when I was thinking about ways to change the pattern to be able to get into it, two things kind of stood out. One, put a zipper in the side so I can get in, or two, make the back more drapey and lengthen the ties in the back so that way I could just get into it without a problem. You know, like do like a cowl neck type of back, which I thought would have looked fabulous. But I did opt to go the zipper route. Now you all, because this is netting, it's going to be a really interesting sew. You know, like how do you sew the side seams together? Well, I'm going to use a whole lot of bias tape to get this thing together. And then I decided I'm just going to go ahead and use it for the straps as well. So I am really looking forward to sharing both the black and gold one as well as that striped number with you this weekend.
I'm not sure I understand.
My watch doesn't even understand me. It must be the sewing lingo. Apart from the Taina harem jumpsuit, I've also have done a couple of testers this week, and I'm really looking forward to kind of just getting into my regular rotation of making stuff. As far as my sewing plans for this upcoming week, I need shorts. I need them pretty desperately. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And I'm actually hoping to get maybe 2 different pairs of shorts. I'd like a pair of like culotte type of shorts, and then, I don't know, maybe Bermuda shorts. We'll see. I've got plenty to choose from. So I'm looking forward to that. Apart from that, one thing that's really been on my mind, well, there's actually an Ankara challenge, an Ankara sewing week. It's something that I really need to look more into because I need the details. I love sewing with Ankara, and I've heard Talisha talking about it a lot, so I am just definitely gonna have to look to see who's hosting it and jump in on that. And really, any reason to go fabric shopping is a good reason. So I'm excited to go and buy some Ankara to add to my stash to sew up. Maybe I should make a pair of shorts with them. Ooh, that would be so cute. Speaking of shorts, so I got this magazine in, and it's all about Ankara, which actually got me thinking about the challenge, which got me thinking about these shorts. It's a big circle, you all. I feel so inspired right now. But I am so loving these sewn magazines. I don't know if any of you all have been getting them, but you know, they're 2-month editions. So this is I think this one runs June, July, and there'll be another one for August, if I'm not mistaken. But look at this one. This make, hang on. Look at her jacket. Is that not the most amazing pattern matching mixing of fabrics that you've ever seen? It is just so good. And then look at the back of her jacket. Hat off to you. You did that. I mean, you all, this is the Ankara issue. I'm not sure if you can still get it, but if you like to sew with cottons and you're looking for some pattern matching or, you know, print matching inspiration, this is a good one to go to. So I highly recommend that magazine for sure. And I know I'm going about this really backwards, but I just noticed what she's wearing. Look at that little keyhole in the front. And it looks almost like a butterfly design. I'm gonna have to find out what she's wearing and find that pattern, because that is good. It's good. One other thing that's actually been on my mind is that, well, I've been actually planning on putting a couple of different fabric orders in at different fabric shops. And so you all have been sharing with me some of your favorites, which I'm really going to look at when I'm putting in these orders. But the one thing that I feel like I'm missing are different shops that sell Ankara fabric. I do shop at House of Mami Wada, but if you have another favorite that you want me to check out, definitely leave it in the comments below for me, and I'd be happy to check them out as well. I am going to be ordering some Ankara fabric here shortly, so that would be really helpful. Also, if you enjoy hearing about some of the sewing world things that are on my mind and on my table, you might want to check out my last Fridaysews video over here. And until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.